What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be installing this billet grill in Steven's F-150.
Alright guys, as Brian was saying, we're going to be installing a new grill in my F-150. If you've seen the last video, you know why. We kind of had some mishaps on painting this grill black, so if you want, check out the last video that Brian uploaded. He should be able to link it up in the corner here. So, starting off, we're going to have to remove this air flap system. I've obviously already got the chrome out, but this still has to come out. So, let's get to it. Alright, to start off with, we're going to have to remove some of these clips for this front top shroud. So we'll take a bunch of these little clips out. And then there's 10mm bolts, a couple plugs up here that I need undone. I don't know if you can get some shots on that. Right here.
Yeah.
And then you'll have to at least loosen these plastic pieces on each side. So there's a clip up top on each one, and then you'll pop this free, and then there's a bolt that holds this on. So get taking this apart.
Alright guys, so there's 4 10mm bolts along the top here. He'll take those out now. So like he said, you don't have to take these all the way out. You do have to loosen them up to get them off so this can come out.
And then these plastic little pieces, I've already had them loose, so they're pop free pretty easy. But then don't pull too hard because you will break the plastic, but you want to get access to that bolt right there.
That bolt he was talking about is that one right there. So I didn't really get a good shot of it a while ago, so I want to show you all now.
Once all that's on, bam! Give it a rip. So this is going to be the piece that the billet grill will actually bolt to. I got these metal little tabs that were into the old grill that I got to get out of here. Take a pair of pliers and undo the nut on the back side, and those should come right out. So let's keep on going. All right, these little suckers, it's a lock nut, so it did not want to come off. So that is going to be a struggle. I'm going to have to fight all 4 of these. So we're going to do that and get these out of the way. That was the easiest one. All right, so now that all those are off, let's grab the new grill. So the grill I went with is actually the one-piece billet. This smaller piece you see here, it's actually going to be mounted down here. So I got a 2-piece billet grill. We'll set this down here for now. And on this, look, the spots that I was fighting those, you have bolts, and then 3 down on the bottom, another middle one. So, and this will kind of shipping did bend it a little bit, so we'll have to might have to pull on the tabs a little, bend on the tabs a little bit, get it set right. Did come with hardware and instructions. So just a bunch of washers and nuts that are gonna bolt this down on each side. This was an APS grill. They call it like a billet grill, whatever. Like he said earlier, it's only like $120 on eBay. I know you see a lot of the T-Rex billets that look the same way go for like 400 bucks. I wasn't about to spend that. So I feel like this is actually really good for a $120 grill.
Yeah, this does look really good in person, guys. Again, if I can find a link to a similar one, I'll try to link it down in the description box below. But like I said, we got this off eBay, so I don't know if we'll be able to find an exact link for the same grill or not. So just keep that in mind if you don't see nothing linked down below.
Now we're just taking washers. Push the washer on. Push the nut, or screw the nut. Just tighten her down. And then whenever I pulled this out of the box, I noticed that some of these fins weren't quite even. They actually bend and move pretty easy. I wouldn't recommend bending them very far because they probably could break. But it actually laid on there pretty good. Because it looked like it might have been smashed in shipping and messed up some of it, but I think the tightening it down kind of straightened it out more for the most part. But it's all aluminum, so it can bend fairly easy. Straighten it out if you need to. So let's put it back into the truck. So, alright, so I had to go get a 1/4 inch rather than my 3/8 because the gap here isn't big enough for my 3/8. Okay, so on the other side, what we found out is I'm going to lay underneath, and you can actually reach up and hold this bolt where Brian can use the tool and put the bolt in that way. It's a lot easier than fighting it, trying to get it through here. Now, if you took this plastic trim all the way off, which takes some stuff off over here, and actually pop it all the way out, you won't have to hold this and then do all this other work that we're having to do. So, let's get this other one in. There we go.
All right, got the bite on it.
All right, there's the upper grill install. Let's go ahead and close this hood. Like I said, these are pretty bendable. If you got something that's off, you can kind of bend it and meet it to make it sit right. Oh yeah.
Looks sweet.
So now, let's not forget, I've got this other little piece here to install. It's fairly simple. It's got 4 little tabs made in here, and then it's got screws, and you'll actually just drill holes and screw through these little supports and set her in there like that. All right, once you get the holes made, you can, the kit actually comes with these metal tabs. So what we're gonna do is hold the grill up here, and then one person's gonna lay underneath and hold this on the back side while the other person drills it in. So that way it doesn't, these don't just strip out and fall off. I feel like if I just screwed into this plastic, it'd probably hold it, but then you run the risk of the plastic stripping out and your insert falling out. All right, boys.
All right, Steven, how'd the install go?
It actually was a pretty easy install. The biggest problem was those tabs taken out of the factory air flap system that were left over from the stock grill. If you have the same problems, you'll just have to use pliers and get those out of the way so you can bolt this in. The bottom piece was pretty simple too. It was just drilling the holes, as you all seen. The metal tabs on the back down here probably weren't necessary, but just in case it does strip out for whatever reason, they're there to hold it tight so it doesn't fall off. But I really like it.
Yeah, it looks amazing. And guys, if you have any questions on anything we did that you feel like we didn't explain enough, make sure you comment down below and we'll be glad to explain anything further. So that's where this video is going to end. We appreciate you all watching this. If you didn't watch the last video of how we led to Steven buying this billet grill, make sure you check out that epic fail video. Guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on that bell to get all my notifications. Until next time. Alright guys, one last thing before we end this video. Steven's not real sure what to do with this color match front emblem. Should he try to put it on here? Should he try to place it different in the center, off to the side? Comment down below. Tell us what you think he should do, where he should put it, or if he should just leave it off totally.